The phone was still connected. Heavy breathing could be heard on the other side. Then a whisper, "I think someone is here," and the call suddenly went silent. That was the last time anyone ever heard from her. People say the last phone call before a disappearance often holds the truth. Sometimes it's a cry for help, sometimes it's a warning, and sometimes it's the final goodbye without anyone realizing it. What happened after that call is still one of the most chilling mysteries ever recorded, because no body was found, no suspect was arrested, and no explanation ever made sense. Tonight, we are diving into a case where one final phone call may hold the key to everything. But the deeper you go, the darker it becomes. She was a normal young woman, friendly, hard-working, loved by her family. She lived in a quiet American town where everyone knew each other. Nothing bad was supposed to happen there. Her name was Emily Carter. Emily was 24 years old. She worked at a small local cafe during the day and studied part-time at a community college. Her dream was simple. She wanted to move to a bigger city one day, start a new life, maybe open her own bakery. She loved talking to people, loved laughing, and always called her mother every night before going to sleep. That phone call was their routine. No matter how busy Emily was, she never missed it. Her mother often said those calls made her feel safe, like everything was okay in the world. But one night, that routine would turn into a nightmare. It was around 9:40 p.m. Emily had just finished her shift at the cafe. She texted a friend saying she was heading home. Her apartment was only a 10-minute drive away. The road was familiar, well lit, safe. At least that's what everyone believed. About 5 minutes into her drive, Emily called her mother. At first, everything sounded normal. They talked about the day. Emily complained about a rude customer. They laughed. Nothing seemed wrong. Then, suddenly, Emily's voice changed. It became quieter, like she didn't want someone to hear her. Her mother asked, "Emily, is everything okay?" There was a pause. Then Emily whispered, "Mom, I think someone is following me." Her mother laughed nervously at first. She thought Emily was joking, but then she heard the fear in her daughter's voice. Emily said a dark-colored car had been behind her for several minutes, turning every time she turned, staying close. Her mother told her to stay calm, to drive to the nearest police station or a busy place. Emily said she was trying, but the car was getting closer. Then the line went quiet again. Only the sound of Emily's breathing could be heard. Her mother kept calling her name. "Emily, Emily, talk to me." Then Emily whispered something that sent chills down her mother's spine. "He's flashing his lights. He wants me to stop." Her mother screamed at her not to stop, to keep driving. But Emily sounded confused, scared, like she didn't know what to do. Then suddenly, a loud horn, a sharp gasp, and the call cut off. At first, her mother thought the phone had died. She called back again and again. No answer. Panic set in. She called the police immediately. Officers began searching the area where Emily was last known to be driving. They expected to find a broken-down car or maybe a minor accident. But what they found was something far stranger. Emily's car was discovered parked on the side of a quiet road. The engine was still warm. The driver's door was open. Her purse was on the passenger seat. Her phone was gone, and Emily was nowhere to be found. There were no signs of a struggle, no blood, no broken glass. It looked as if she had simply stepped out of the car and vanished. Police searched the surrounding woods, nearby houses, even the small creek behind the road. Nothing. No footprints, no clues. It was like she disappeared into thin air. The last phone call became the most important piece of evidence. Her mother repeated every word she could remember. Detectives tried to track the call, but the signal dropped suddenly. No clear location, no clear suspect vehicle, just a dark car that could have been anyone. But what no one noticed at first was a strange detail. Emily's car was found facing the wrong direction, as if she had turned around suddenly. Why would she turn back? Was she trying to escape, or did someone force her to stop? Another strange detail was the hazard lights. They were on, which meant Emily likely stopped intentionally. But why? Her mother had told her not to, unless someone convinced her. Days passed, then weeks. Emily's face was everywhere. News channels, missing posters, social media. The town was terrified. Parents didn't let their kids go out at night. Women drove in groups, but no new information came. Until a truck driver came forward. He said that night, around the same time, he saw a dark sedan pulled over behind a small car. A man was standing outside, leaning toward the driver's window. It looked like a police stop, but there were no flashing red or blue lights, just headlights. The man wasn't wearing a uniform. That raised a disturbing possibility. Was someone pretending to be law enforcement? Was Emily tricked into stopping? When police tried to locate that truck driver's exact route, the cameras in that area were not working that night. Another dead end. What no one noticed was something else. Emily's phone records showed something strange. After the call with her mother ended, there was a 1-second outgoing call to an unknown number. 1 second. Not long enough to speak, but long enough to connect. Investigators couldn't trace the number. It was later found to be a prepaid burner phone. Who did that phone belong to? Did Emily accidentally call it? Or did someone else use her phone? Then there was another chilling detail. Emily's phone was never turned on again. It was either destroyed or taken somewhere far away. Her bank accounts were untouched, no social media activity, no signs she ran away. Emily loved her family, loved her life. There was no reason to disappear. As weeks turned into months, theories started to emerge. The first theory was that Emily was kidnapped by a stranger, possibly someone who followed her from the cafe, maybe someone who watched her for days, learning her routine, waiting for the perfect moment, pretending to be an officer to make her stop. This theory made sense to many people because there were similar cases in nearby states. Women pulled over by fake police. Some escaped, some didn't. But no suspect was ever linked directly to Emily. The second theory was even darker. Some believed Emily knew the person who followed her, maybe an ex or someone who had feelings for her, someone who knew her schedule. But police found no strong suspect from her personal life, no angry ex-boyfriends, no threats, nothing. Everyone described Emily as being careful and private. The third theory was the most chilling of all. Some people believed the last phone call didn't happen the way it was remembered. They believed Emily's mother may have misheard parts due to panic, and that Emily may have stopped for a normal reason, like car trouble, and someone passing by took advantage of that moment, an opportunistic predator. Someone who saw a vulnerable woman alone at night and seized the chance.
But again, no evidence. Then something strange happened. About 6 months after Emily disappeared, her mother received a voicemail from an unknown number. The message was only 5 seconds long. It was mostly static, but faintly you could hear breathing and what sounded like a soft female voice whispering, "Mom." Police analyzed it. They couldn't confirm if it was Emily, but her mother swore it was. The number was another burner phone. It was never active again. The town was shaken all over again. Was Emily alive? Was someone playing a cruel game? Or was it just a sick prank? Years passed. The case went cold. But online detectives never gave up. People replayed the story, analyzed the timeline. Some believed the key was the 1-second phone call. Some believed the hazard lights were the clue. Some believed the fake police stop theory was the truth. But nothing could be proven. Emily's body was never found. No belongings discovered. No confirmed sightings. Just silence. Her mother still keeps her phone charged every night, hoping one day it will ring again, hoping to hear her daughter's voice, even if just once more. What makes this case so terrifying is how normal it started. A simple drive home, a routine phone call, something millions of people do every day, and in just minutes, a life vanished. No screams recorded, no video, no clear crime scene, just a broken routine and a mother left with unanswered questions. Some experts believe Emily was taken within seconds, quick, quiet, planned. Others believed she willingly stepped out of the car, thinking she was safe, trusting the wrong person, and that trust cost her everything. To this day, no one knows who was in that dark car. No one knows why Emily stopped. No one knows where she went. But many believe the truth lies in those last moments, in that whisper, in that sudden silence. Because sometimes the last phone call isn't just a goodbye. It's a warning we never understand until it's too late. So what do you think happened to Emily? Was she tricked by a fake officer? Was she targeted by someone who knew her? Or was it a random predator who got lucky? If you have your own theory, share it in the comments. And if you enjoyed deep mystery stories like this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel Lost Beyond Sight for more chilling unsolved cases every week. Because some people disappear, but their stories should never fade into the dark.